it's just every time I think, okay, I'm gonna walk a bit more, and then you hear the cracking of the ice, and then I'm thinking, maybe another piece is gonna break off. Good morning internet, it is 7:59 in the morning and welcome back to the channel. This is for breakfast today. Pretty nice. They have quite a big buffet over here, so I was already expecting quite a nice breakfast given how nice this place looks. Look, I'm sitting on a chair with like sheep fur everywhere. Look at that. Super fancy. Anyway, today is going to be, I think, a long day because I am riding to El Calafate today to see the glacier Perito Moreno, and I think kilometer-wise it's about 220 kilometers, I think, to El Calafate, but from there it's still 75 kilometers to the glacier and back. And I think, so my plan is to go to El Calafate, find a place to stay, put my bags down there, so my bags are not on the bike, and then go to see the glacier and then come back. So that's the plan for today. Depends a bit on how fast I'm going and the weather and all of that, but I think it should be really nice. It's a beautiful place, so I'm looking forward to see the glacier. Yeah, so breakfast and then pack the no. Okay, let's have a quick look on the map. In the last video I was riding around here in Torres del Paine National Park. This is kind of an artist impression. There's no roads indicated, so I don't really know, but I was kind of riding somewhere around here. And today, so I'm super close to the border with Argentina, and today I'm gonna cross the border and then I think I can catch a little bit of dirt road over here, and then I'll reach Calafate. And the glacier Perito Moreno is over here, so that's like 75 kilometers from Calafate. Alright, so before I do anything else, we're gonna cross the border, which is super close to here. So first cross the border into Argentina, then start riding. You know, actually, it is snowing at the moment. I don't know if you can see it. They are tiny snowflakes. They are the tiniest little snowflakes. But they're definitely snowflakes. Do you see them? Probably you can't see them, so you have to trust me on this one. I don't know what the temperature is, maybe 15 degrees or something. So I'm not cold, but yeah. Tiny little snowflakes. I forgot to put in my navigation where I'm going. Where am I going? Here's the border. I think, judging by all the buses. Wow, it's a little busy. And welcome back in Argentina. That was the border. It took quite some time, especially on the Chile side, just because that huge line of people coming out of the tour buses. But luckily I managed to overtake the buses in no man's land. So on this side it was a lot quicker. See, there's Torres del Paine from the last video. Petrol station. I need that because there was no petrol in Torres del Paine. So I'm gonna get some here. Oh, that's a nice petrol station. Maybe I should stick one of my stickers here too. Is there anybody there? Look at all the stickers. Ah. Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Todo bien?
Bien. Oh, gracias. Okay.
Solo en efectivo, ¿ok?
Hmm?
Only cash, ¿ok?
Yes. There we go. Itchy Boots was here. Bam. Gracias.
Gracias.
So I'm gonna catch a dirt road from here. So these are some of the frustrations of taking pictures for Instagram and recording for YouTube. It's too windy, my tripod does not stay. I just noticed that I lost my GoPro stick, the one that I used to record like that and from the back. It fell off. There was no camera attached on it. But yeah, the stick, I lost it. I just drove back 15 kilometers. Nothing. So yeah, I don't know. I've been on this road for 60 kilometers, I think. So I'm not gonna drive all the way back. And maybe if I drive back, I miss it still. It's gone. What to do? Find a new one. Anyway, so yeah, for now no footage from those angles. Such is life, unfortunately. You lose stuff on the way, it's part of the game. So, today it's not going very fast. It's still 112 kilometers to El Calafate, and it's now 12 o'clock. So, but first finish this part of the dirt road. I'll keep my eyes out again. Maybe I missed the stick after riding back. But I think it's gone. It's gone. So let's go. Wow. You know, from the distance this really looked like a person. Well, it's clearly not. Anyway, I am back at the main road. Ruta 40 to El Calafate. El Calafate. Steady. You want me to pick the bike now?
Yes,
Yeah? Okay, yeah. Is it here okay, or you want it more there?
That as you want.
Here's okay? Okay. Okay.
What a cute room!
So it's about 2 o'clock now. I'm going to look for a place to have lunch. They told me about a cafe where they make sandwiches. Sounds nice. And then I already took the bags off, so then I'm just gonna ride a light Dano up to the glacier to see Perito Moreno. I've been to that glacier before, so it's not the first time I'm going to see it, but I remember it very well from last time, and it's really mighty impressive. So I really don't mind going again. It's a 75 kilometer ride from here, but guessing how big of a tourist attraction it is, it's probably all paved. So it's not a very long ride. Well, this is the place that got recommended to me, so let's check it out. El Bar. Sandwiches. where they'll send out? This is looking good. Look at it.
Look how skinny the now is without all the luggage. And how filthy as well. But hey, I can keep on cleaning her after every ride, but there's no point. The next day, as soon as I hit a dirt road, she's filthy again. I should be able to fit through the door. Hoppa. Just fits. Thank you. This is not the grey fox. I think this is the Patagonian fox. It's definitely not scared. Beautiful. Whoop. Wow, look at it. I think it was a good choice to come here later in the afternoon, because on the way up I just passed so many buses leaving this place. I mean, this is very touristy place, and I think if you come here earlier in the day, it's extremely crowded, but now it's super quiet. Look at this glacier. Isn't it great? It's a long walkway that they built here. See? And every now and then there's big chunks of ice that fall off. Would be cool to catch one on camera, but that doesn't happen all the time, and by the time I have the camera ready, then it's already in the water. But maybe we're lucky, who knows? So this glacier is more than 200 square kilometers. It's huge. I read that it is almost the same size as the city Buenos Aires. The same size as this glacier. I think it's really difficult to truly capture how big this glacier is, but it's absolutely unbelievable. And you see all these people, everybody's just standing here hoping that a big piece will break off and fall. Got that one. It's just every time I think, okay, I'm gonna walk a bit more, and then you hear the cracking of the ice, and I'm thinking maybe another piece is gonna break off. It's just so spectacular when a big chunk just falls off, and it looks quite small from here, but that's because I'm actually quite so far away. But the pieces of ice that break off, they are massive. Alright, let's go back to El Calafate. Bye, Perito Moreno. And I'm back in my cute little room. Oh wow, it was a really long day. It is now 7 o'clock, so I spent quite some time at the glacier. I mean, it's just incredible to see. It just doesn't get old. You can just watch this glacier, because all the time pieces break off, because this glacier actually moves 1 to 2 meters every day. So then pieces break off, and yeah, actually this is one of the few glaciers in the world that is not reclining, but it's actually stable or even growing, I think. And yeah, just a wall of ice of 60 meters high. I mean, it's just incredible. And oh yeah, and one more fact that I forgot to say, that glacier, Perito Moreno, is named after a Argentinian explorer, Francesco Moreno, I think. and he managed to keep this part out of Chilean hands, so that's why this is part of Argentina. Yeah, and it's funny with these things because I was thinking, so 9 years ago I traveled from Mexico down to Ushuaia and back up to Brazil. So a large part of the route that I'm now doing on the bike, I've already done it, but that time I was backpacking. So many places like Ushuaia, I was already there before. I was here before, Torres del Paine, I was hiking before. But just with the bike, it's just completely different experience, because now, I mean, the glacier Perito Moreno, I remembered it very well, and I remembered that it was very impressive. But actually the ride towards the glacier was so fun to ride. I really enjoyed it. Whereas that part I cannot remember because I was sitting in a bus and probably, I don't know, chatting to other people or something. So yeah, those are just small things that I really appreciate in a different way that now that I'm doing it on a motorcycle. So anyway, that was that. Yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And then I'll see you in the next video.